What is up? This is Colonial Puppet, and this is part 21 of the Let's Build a Stadium series. When we left off, we did these hallways, and we're going to do the same thing, only up here on the second level. So, without further ado, let's get started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's right, I brought this out 10. I had to remember that. So I'm going to do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10. So that works pretty well. At that point, I might as well just do this, bring that to 11. So yeah, that makes things pretty easy for us. I'm just going to bring this out here. Alright. Then out here. We're going to go all the way to the end. I'll start bringing this out. Like so. Alright, and you probably can already guess that this is going to be filled in with gray concrete, but I will outline over here the, I'm going to get that. I'm going to fill it in. Oops. I'll bring this out as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright. There we go. Now I'm going to fill all this in with gray or light gray concrete. Alright, I'm back, and as you can see, this is all filled in with the light gray concrete that I said I would fill it in with. Next we are going to build this wall, the one that we've been building, the normal 2 blocks up with white concrete, 1 stripe of red, and then all the way up here with the white concrete once again. And then this is going to be filled in like so. So we're going to build up to here, so like up against this thing. We're going to build this wall all the way down there, in between these two things, and then all the way down there. Alright, so I did that, as you can see. Walls all the way down there. So I'm going to now come over here. And this next part might be pretty predictable, but that's okay. Alright, so did that. So all this is going to be filled in with a layer of white concrete. So like all the way down here, just a level of concrete right here. Then under that is going to be the stone slab. You should be getting the pattern by now. So under that is a level of stone slab. All in here, and from here to the end, I'll cap it off here like I did on the opposite side. Alright, so I'm going to fill all this in with white concrete and then a level of stone slabs under that. Alright, I'm back, and as you can see, this is filled in with the white, and underneath that is the stone slab, and it goes all the way to the end. So next we're going to, like last time, find the center. But first I want to check out, I totally forget how I lit the one beneath it. So let's go down here. Getting close. Alright, so I did 3 blocks and then 3 blocks apart. Okay. Just head up here. Alright, so the center would be in between here. I just got a Twitter notification. 1, 2. Alright, so I'm gonna try and find the center of this. Actually, it would be a lot easier. I'm stupid. I could just find it here. Let me just make sure. 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, I guess this isn't center. Alright, so let's go up to here. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 10, 11, 12, 11, 12. Alright, so we have an even number here for the center. So, I'll just do 2 blocks wide then. And this is the center, correct? Yes. 1, 2, 3. Alright, is it? No, it's not. I might have to do this. This will be interesting. Break these. Alright, so now I'm going to break every 3 blocks. I'm not gonna show me putting the sea lantern in here, because that would just be repetitive, as repetitive as this. So I want to cut down as much of the repetitiveness as possible. But yeah. Alright. So, this lighting's a little bit different, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. I'm actually not sure why this isn't... Oh, that's right, because we did 11 instead of 10. Alright, I understand now. But then again, I'm not sure why the center is on an even number. I don't know. Math wasn't my strong suit, so... Maybe something is off? I really don't care, though. As evil, or as bad as that sounds. I mean, in architecture, you want to make sure everything's equal, but when it's one block and it's something this big, it doesn't really matter. At least to me. Alright. So, now I'm going to fill all the four 2x2 block cutouts we did. I'm going to fill with sea lantern, like that. All the way down. Alright, I'm back, and as you can see, I filled in all of the sea lantern that I said I would, and the next thing I'm going to do is take what we built and mirror it on the other side of the stadium, so the other short side. I'm just going to build this. Alright, I'm back, and as you can see, this is, well, you already saw that, but let's go all the way down here. Taking our time. Making my way downtown. Walking fast. Faces past, I'm homebound. And as you can see on the other side, the other short end of the field, we have what we built over there. Like I said would happen. Behold. Alright, so next we're going to do the same thing on the long fields. So I'm just kind of gonna quick reiterate what I did. And basically the next time I cut back, I am going to have everything done except for the sea lanterns. I'll do that again, because I'm not sure how it's going to end up on this side of the field. I think this is going to be different. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, so this is going to end up being 10 blocks, which is okay. Fill these. Alright. Yeah, this is the most tedious. By the way, for the thumbnails of this Let's Build, I've been using Photoshop. And recently I stopped paying for Photoshop, and more generally the Adobe Creative Cloud Suite. Gone are the days that you could just buy a program in one one lump sum and have it for the rest of your life, or at least until your computer died. Or even then, you could just buy the license and have a copy of Photoshop for the remainder of your life. But that is not the case anymore. That's not the case for Microsoft Office as well. They have 365. Everything's a monthly subscription. And I should have silenced my phone, but I did not. Alright. Read that text. The Eagles game is on. So, and I am on the East Coast near Philadelphia, so I guess that's a big deal. I'm not a fan of the Eagles. I'm not a fan of football in general, but if I was, probably wouldn't be rooting for the Eagles. But whatever. If you're an Eagles fan, I apologize. I do not want to hurt your feelings or anything. It's nothing personal. I don't even like football. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I stopped paying for Photoshop because, again, monthly subscription. I was basically making $20, around the same amount of money it costs to keep that monthly subscription going. That's what I was making on YouTube. So basically I was making YouTube money, then losing it all to pay for the programs that I used to make these videos, and then some. So YouTube became a net negative for me, financially speaking. So I was losing money making YouTube videos, and instead of ceasing to make YouTube videos, I thought I would just stop paying for video editing software that was a monthly subscription. I usually use Premiere. I really like Premiere. I think I bought Sony Vegas though, so I'm probably going to switch to that. I don't know if that's a monthly subscription though too. I'm not sure. But yeah, so the thumbnails in this video I made on Photoshop, so these next couple videos are going to not have the fancy part 21 like custom thumbnails. Instead they're going to just be like a random point in this video. However, I do have GIMP, which is a free kind of pseudo Photoshop. If that does handle Photoshop documents, then everything I just said is useless. I'll just continue making the thumbnails on GIMP, but I'm not sure if that's the case. They probably don't handle Photoshop files. So anyway, yeah, I just went on a huge ramble. But anyway, back to the video. So basically, like I said, I'm gonna do pretty much everything I did on the short ends of the field, minus the sea lantern, since that's going to be a little bit different. So basically I'm going to fill in everywhere here with gray concrete. I'm going to fill this in with the wall, like the side, and everything down here with this wall. And I'm going to fill the top with white concrete, and then a layer of top stone slab. So I will see you when I'm done that. Alright, I'm back, and as you can see, I did everything I said I'd do. I built this striped wall all the way down, filled this in with gray concrete, filled this in with white concrete, and then put stone slabs on the bottom. So last thing we're going to do here is find the center. 1, 2, 3, and then there's 3 at the bottom, so this is the center one. And let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so this is the center. And the center of this should be right here. Cool. And we're going to do it just like the one below. 3 blocks by 3. Oops, messed that up. all the way down. What fun. Lighting is very tedious and boring, but it's pretty important. Especially if you want this on a world that's on, or not on, peaceful. I learned that the hard way. I've been playing a lot of survival mode with my friends and built a huge building, like to scale. Don't know why that's like that, so I'm going to fill this in. Might have been a cloning error, but it's fixed now. It's over there as well. Fix it once I get to it. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Hopefully it's not like that over there. Sometimes it's ridiculous the amount of mobs that spawn in dark places on survival. It's kind of ridiculous. Especially creepers. I hate creepers. I know they're like the iconic thing of this game, but they're really bad. Like, they're not fun. It's like you'll be fighting like an actual mob, and then you'll just get blown up. It's like, alright. I get it has a quirky little story behind it, how he tried to make a pig and it turned into a creeper, whatever, but that doesn't mean it's like a good monster. There, I said it, I don't like creepers. I think they're stupid. And a poor design choice. Do I really mean that, or am I just butthurt that I got blown up by one? That's for you guys to decide. Anyway, I'm gonna fill this in the sea lantern all the way down. Alright, I'm back, and as you can see, I put the lights in. So the last thing I'm going to do this episode, before calling it an episode, is I'm going to build all this on the opposite side of the field, as you've probably already guessed. Alright, I'm back, and this is the hallway we just made, and over here, across the beautiful field that we built, episode 1, and possibly parts of episode 2. To the other side, you could probably already tell, because you can see the wall on the opposite end, that we have this built as well. So there's only one layer left of these boring hallways, and then we'll actually get started with like the real exterior of the stadium. Maybe I might build the, actually I'm probably gonna start on that. So this just has to be built. Probably gonna put walls in here, walls here, yeah. It'll make more sense once we start that. But yep, this has been part 21. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to check out the next episodes when they come out, and be sure to check out the previous episodes if you'd like to follow along. That is annoying. I don't know why the lighting does that sometimes. But yep, this has been Colonial Puppet. Have a good day.